Welcome everyone, I'm Driver Ninja, and today we are at Yas Marina for Daily Race B. It's a 4-lap race using Group 3 cars and racing hard tyres. As we get underway here in the first race of the day, I'm getting ready to settle in and cross my fingers for a nice clean race. And surprisingly, in this first lap, that's exactly what happened. Now we have made it unscathed through the first lap and making our way down the second long straight. I'm comfortable and the racing is going well. I was starting to think a podium could be possible. However, maybe I was too comfortable as I made a mistake coming into the long left-hander and losing valuable time. Now this is where the track will bite you. Its track limits are extremely tight. One minor slip up and you will likely get a penalty. As you can see here, it was very close to the line. Now, if you are enjoying this video, I would really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. I'm now only 10 subscribers away from hitting my first goal of 50. And when that happens, I will be doing a special live stream to celebrate, which will hopefully involve some of the wonderful GT7 community. I was now playing catch up and I couldn't afford any more mistakes if I was going to get a podium finish. We are coming around the long left-hander again where I went too deep last time, and to my surprise the car in front was slow. Very slow. I can only imagine that real world stuff unfortunately got in the way for this driver, but nevertheless, I had to take advantage, nip into third place and grab that podium for myself. I did feel sorry for this driver though, as they were running a fantastic race and it ended with them being right at the back of the pack. But for me, it was P3, and in the first race of the day. Things were coming up Millhouse, and I was looking forward to the race that followed, not knowing just how much of a contrast it was going to be. And now, for that second race that I pre-warned you about. I'm starting in 4th position here and hoping for another podium finish. I'm now sponsored by Dubby, your go-to energy drink. Just put 1 scoop of the powder into a drink shaker with your liquid of choice and you'll be good to go for the rest of the day. Use my link in the description below for 10% off. The first couple of corners went well, and I thought it was going to be a nice rinse and repeat of the previous race. Yeah, okay then. We can see here that some unsavoury shenanigans were beginning to occur. However, I did just put it down to a driving incident on this occasion. Now, as we come to the end of the first straight, this is where things started to go wrong for me in this race. I had to brake a touch earlier than expected as the driver ahead cut me off due to second place braking too early going into the corner. That then had a cascading effect where the driver behind bumped me, which then forced me into the back of the driver ahead, which then also made me lose control slightly, and I unfortunately caught the side of the driver that started the whole situation. I'm still thinking at this point I could be in with a fantastic chance of a podium. A lot of fighting for position ahead of me, and with a large group I thought if I was to play the patient game, then they may make a mistake that I could then capitalise on. Well, as you will see very shortly, that wasn't meant to be. Well, unfortunately, I stood no chance in that situation, as a crash in front of me forced me to slow down and the guy behind either didn't anticipate or didn't care, I'm hoping the first, and bumped into the back of me, which then sent me spinning and dropping down to 10th place. Now staying on the second lap, when we come to the end of the straight, I see a gap and I go for it. I truly hope this contact wasn't my fault and it was just a racing incident. However, you be the judge of it and let me know in the comments. We are entering the final few corners of lap 3 now, and unfortunately I make a bit of contact with the Porsche in front. However, that was the least of my worries, as this is unfortunately where this race gets ruined. And of course, it's our old friend from the previous incident. Something tells me he thought I may have done that contact on purpose. However, I think what he does is worse. Or am I just overreacting slightly? And there we have it. A very unfortunate P12. But these things happen, and I think we have seen the good and the bad of Gran Turismo in this video. Again, if you did like this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you have time, please check out some of my other videos and similar Gran Turismo streamers. I've been Driver Ninja, thank you and goodbye.